Hey guys, Mike and Colin here. Last week we made the announcement that the Grand Cherokee 95B recall resolution is out, and we've had the opportunity to kind of look through the recall. Colin's done it, and basically at the end of the day, between the Wrangler and Grand Cherokee, there's basically no difference.
No.
We're going to show you kind of here step by step a little bit what we're talking about. This is the top of the recall procedure. So anything in red was related to the 2022 to 2024 Grand Cherokee 4xE. But as you scroll through, you'll see basically not a whole lot's changed. There's obviously different software that comes out, right?
Yes, and of course they drop the times and different things that are available for updates. First thing is we have to go in and check the BPCM to make sure that it is up to date. That's the first one that gets charged and updated. And then after that, some vehicles will have other updates already done, and if not, this is what we do next. And then confirm that we're at 75%. Some customers have been coming in at 85% and or better, and we actually drive them down to 75% when we do start our tests.
We scroll through this, it's safe to say that the procedure from the Wrangler to the Grand Cherokee is identical, correct?
Pretty much, yes. That's it. That is the only difference, is that it's a different vehicle. The only thing that does come to change is if we have to power the system down, instead of popping the plate off the battery, which disconnects the high voltage interlock loop, there is a high voltage interlock loop disconnect in the left quadrant of the vehicle in the trunk area, which then we turn around and take a panel off and we disconnect it there.
But you wouldn't do that unless the vehicle failed the test, correct?
Exactly.
So from a testing standpoint, the test procedure is identical from a Wrangler to a 4x or Grand Cherokee. The only difference is after the test fails, there's obviously a difference in removing the battery and moving in the next procedure.
That's it.
But from a testing standpoint, you guys, the Grand Cherokee and Wrangler are identical. So click the link above. We talk about we take a test drive with Colin, and we show a step-by-step procedure of doing a Wrangler test. And then we also have a link here that we talk about some issues that if your vehicle's in form or won't go into full electric mode. Now the other thing Colin brought to my attention just before we started this video is we've had people saying, we've noticed there's a lot of stuff out there, right?
Yes.
One thing Colin said he's seen, and we're not going to say what or where or how, but there's a concern that Colin has that people are actually doing the drive cycle with the vehicle on the rack.
Yes.
Tires rotating, vehicle on the rack to complete a drive cycle. Guys, I mean, so how does a customer really understand if they've got this thing done properly? I mean,
really, the only way that I can see is, when we went out to do the test, I put approximately 4 to 5 miles on the vehicle. I feel is the best way to do it. Sometimes it tells you have to drive it for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Every one that I've done, and it's been 20.
And they're all a little different, right?
They're all a little different.
Right.
Some are they're done in 2 miles or less. Some are done in 2 drive cycles. I've had one that I've had to do 2 drive cycles on to get it to pass.
Okay.
Just because it's always looking at the load, and if it doesn't see something, then it makes you drive a little bit more, and then it turns around and goes to a pass screen. I then turn around and copy that screen with your VIN number, attach it to the RO, and the customer can see it because it's going to be emailed to customers. How we do our stuff here at Ray, everything is attached to the RO, so it's very visible to see.
So at the end of the day, guys, that's it. Grand Cherokee, Wrangler, same procedure. Only that's different is obviously if you have a failed battery. Now, and all the ones you've done, have you had a fail yet?
We haven't had any failures at all. The only problems, like we had said in other videos, is people with batteries that are coming in, the 12-volt batteries, that are a little weaker, and they're not up to snuff on our intelligent battery sensor is saying, hey, we're not going into electric mode because of this or a form issue.
Right, but not necessarily related to this recall. So that's the latest. We'll keep you updated as stuff comes through. If we get a failed battery, we're going to do a full video on actually changing the battery and show you everything that's involved. I guess the good news is we haven't had a failure. The bad news is we don't have the video to show you one. So we'll keep you posted. As always, check out Ray Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. You can see there on top of it. We've got another cool tool behind us for the new electric vehicles that are coming, so we'll show you that in another video. And give them a like, give them a subscribe, and seek Colin out here, 847-587-3800, right?
Yes.
So thanks for watching, and give us a like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next video.